After taxes and all that, I was taking home $800, so it wasn't too much money.
Well, I used to be a dental hygienist up in Canada, and I hated that job. You know, I cleaning other people's dirty teeth all day.
I was really miserable. I was working anywhere from 70 to 75 hours a week, 6 to 7 days a week. I mean, practically every weekend. I don't really remember one weekend that I didn't work.
I couldn't just quit what I was doing and stay home with my son as I wanted to.
Literally, someone else was raising our child, and it wasn't with our principles and our morals, and that's no way to raise children.
I had a coworker that was just awful, and I was just dreading going to work every day.
The place I was living in, I'm telling you, it was a shoebox.
I was managing a store. I had a lot of nice suits in the closet, no money in the bank. And as I look 5 years down the road, everything looked pretty much the same.
We got to a point where I just said, there's got to be a better way.
My dad was actually a house painter, still is, and he's been doing it for 30 years. And I saw the road that he had been down, and I knew that I didn't want to be there, and I knew I didn't want to be doing that manual labor. I wanted to have something where I could use my mind and be excited about it.
When we retired, our combined retirement, Social Security income was about $28,000 a year. That just gets you by.
I was waiting tables at Red Lobster. I had just failed out of college, and I was so broke, I was literally riding a bicycle to and from my job.
And I really got depressed when I would walk into a business, because I did business to business. I was in outside sales. And they'd say, "Frank, the beeper guy's here." So when they started calling me the beeper guy, I realized I was in the wrong career. I don't want to be that anymore. But you'd have to get all excited about it, and I wasn't excited about it.
I was a wholesale furniture agent, which was great money, and but like I said, if I stopped selling, there was no income coming in. So essentially I was chained to the business.
I had gone to law school, but for years I'd been a musician, and I thought, you can always be a lawyer. I want to be a rock and roll star. But the music business is nuts. It goes up and down. If I couldn't find a new tour, I'd be bartending and waiting tables and hoping that nobody would recognize me.
Corporate America consisted of 60 to 70-hour work weeks, training executive management to do a job that I was doing, getting underpaid. And as the company grew, I became more valuable, so it was a double-edged sword. The better I was at what I did, the more responsibility that was thrown on me, and there's only one me, and I was doing the job of 3 or 4 people. And it wasn't recognized. It was taken for granted. And that took a toll on my life. I didn't have a life.
We had a great team going. I was building homes and she was selling homes. The problem was I was building them during the day, and there was many times that she was out trying to sell, close a deal at night, so our paths very seldom crossed.
I'd always planned on being successful and having to be able to retire. I always thought about that, but it didn't happen that way.
I never known anything else. I've never known any other type of options other than going to work and getting a paycheck in my other jobs. And when I came in here, I was blown away.
Cowabunga.
Big houses, great cars, for me it's shoes.
If I wanted my boys to look very nice, I don't have to check the tag of the price. Get my clothes, put in the cart.
We're changing lives. We're making a difference in the world. We're making a difference in the world. We're doing good in the marketplace, and that's everything.
A lot of ways to make money, but there's not many ways you can really be proud about the way that you make money and affect so many people in such a positive way.
When I got started, I was definitely looking to make money. There's no question. I was not looking to change the world. I was looking to change my bank account.
My first 3 days in the company, I earned about $300 mainly from retail. It was really exciting. It validated that you could actually make money.
I remember my very first month, I made $1,000, and that was a lot of money.
About a year and a half into the business, still part-time, I was making $2,500 a month.
On average, we make anywhere between $1,500 to $2,500 in profit a month.
In the first month, I made $300. I was very excited. Then $800 the second month, then $2,700 the third month, and then I decided to quit my job.
First month in business without having a clue. Literally, our mentor said, do A, B, and C. And being a very willing student, I said, okay, A, B, and C. And first month, it was unbelievable. Actually, our income was $1,500.
Personally, best month in the business was $2,800.
Did exactly what they told me to do, and actually, the very first month made a profit of $700. And the second month, we made $1,400.
A year exactly after I started the business, my checks that month were $5,468.28. 2 months later, my check went up to $7,080, and that was the month I went on vacation and came back and got that $7,000 check. So it's been amazing.
You know, the royalties grew 5 times in 5 months, and last month we hit about $16,000.
And then when I got to 10,000, I thought, well, that wasn't so hard after all. Maybe I can get to 15, and I went from 15 to 20, and then to 30, and then even up to $40,000 a month. So it's just been amazing.
A little over $25,000 a month. So I'm pretty excited.
The first 9 months of really getting going, I had made $250,000.
Everything already is really in place.
We teach people exactly what to do, step by step.
So it's not like traditional business where you're going to have to come up with the marketing plan, you're going to have to come up with the product line, you're going to have to figure out the manufacturing. None of that.
It's literally, here's step number 1, here's step number 2, here's step number 3.
So all you have to do is plug into the very extensive training program, start taking the first steps, which once you take the first step, that makes the next step easier.
This is the perfect time and the right places and the right company.
There's still people that say, you know, that's just too good to be true, but it's true. You know, I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't know why you're watching this program today. Maybe you're dissatisfied with your income. Maybe you're dissatisfied with your career. Maybe you're dissatisfied because someone else is raising your children, or you're just caught up in the rat race. When I got started, I was skeptical and scared. But they told me they had a system, a proven plan of action, something I could follow, and I could become successful. And it happened. Thousands of people around the world have followed a step-by-step system, and today they're enjoying their lives, their dreams are coming true. You know, sometimes the worst place to be is on the fence, undecided what to do. Sometimes you just have to pick up the phone, stop procrastinating. Think about this. Is the government going to take care of you? Is corporate America going to take care of you? What about the economy? Sometimes when we're relying on all these other sources, it doesn't happen. Sometimes a reality check. You know, we have to look in our bank account. We have to look at what we've earned so far in our lives for working so hard. And possibly it hasn't happened for you yet. We are absolutely confident that if you call us, we can help you.
Hi, this is Tom Bradley. I'm thrilled to be an Herbalife distributor. I was a customer long before I was in the business, so I know from experience that the products work. I've seen this business change lives, both in health and financial security, over and over. I know you're serious or you wouldn't be here. Starting a home business is a serious decision. Grab a pen and something to take some notes with, and carve out about 45 minutes to watch this video and take some notes. Write down any questions that you have. I'll meet you at the end of the video and tell you what to do next.
Hello and welcome. I would like to begin by congratulating you on your decision to pursue a better quality of life for you and your family. My name is Carolyn.
And my name's Larry, and we have the luxury of working from home and being our own boss as Herbalife independent distributors. It's so great to be part of such an incredible company and opportunity.
It's our pleasure to share with you this powerful and dynamic opportunity for discovering financial and lifestyle freedom. I'm not sure how you got this video today. Maybe a family member or a friend invited you to take a look. Maybe you responded to some sort of advertising. Maybe you were surfing the internet. Or maybe you are already a customer on our products and you simply want to learn more about our company. However you got this video, we're glad you're here. You're about to discover how it's possible to affect two of the most important areas of your life, your physical health and your financial well-being.
And this video is going to give you key information about Herbalife's unique products and business opportunity in the wellness industry in general. You'll also hear from real people who've experienced results with the products and business opportunity. You may be looking at this video today because you're interested in how you can earn a part-time income without disturbing what you're currently doing. Or you're looking for a way to lose weight and improve your overall health because you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. Or possibly, you're looking for a way to pay down your bills without taking on that second job. Maybe you'd like to generate a career level income, gain control over your financial future and eventually fire your boss. Or you might be looking for time freedom. Many of you are already making enough money, but you're working so hard to make that money, you don't have enough time to enjoy it with your family. If any of these situations sound familiar to you, we have a potential solution you'll definitely want to pay attention to. Depending on what you do with this information, this could be the day that can literally change the course and direction of your life. I say this because it sure did for us.
That's right, Larry. Before I got started as an Herbalife independent distributor, my husband Craig and I were facing bankruptcy due to a failed jewelry business. I was looking for a way to earn income from home to pay the bills, to be my own boss and have time and financial freedom. A friend shared some information with me similar to this video you're watching right now. And because we paid attention and did something about it, my husband and I now have the time and the money to do what we want when we want.
Wow, that's awesome. Before I got started in this industry, I had no prior business background, no education, and I wondered if this would really be possible for me. I just failed out of college and was working as a waiter full-time. In fact, I was so broke, I didn't have a car, a computer, or even a bank account. My mom shared this information with me, and now, because of this business, my wife and I have created an incredible income and lifestyle, working primarily from our home, spending time with our little girl, and we're just getting started. You see, the reason we're so excited is because of the industry and the company we're with. We're involved in one of the fastest growing industries in the world, and Herbalife International is on the cutting edge in this industry. Herbalife's provided so many of us with the products and the opportunity that literally changed the quality of our lives.
And what is so amazing to me is that Herbalife was started with one man's dream and is now a multinational company. So let's take a quick look at the strength and credibility of Herbalife today.
Herbalife products are second to none. Developed by scientists, doctors, and nutritionists with your personal wellness goals in mind. Products which have helped millions of people across the globe lose weight. Products focused on weight management and inner and outer nutrition. Products that are backed by science.
What I liked about Herbalife was that their whole program was really based on scientific background. Their whole program was based on products that work.
Herbalife is right now the #1 weight loss and weight management company in the world. And it is also at the same time one of the best nutrition companies in the world.
Last year alone in the U.S., as a nation, we spent over $200 billion on wellness products and services. Experts predict that number to reach $1 trillion by 2010. 500% growth. No other industry can top that. And with the obesity epidemic spreading to 1 out of every 2 Americans, the opportunity to help has never been greater.
And I think the marketplace is really ready for us.
We're providing the products that are enabling people to do that, so we have a growing marketplace.
What's the buzz right now? It's wellness. Plain and simple, it's wellness. I mean, it's not my pitch, that's the facts.
Everybody needs these products.
People notice the results. As people saw the results that I was getting based on the products alone, I could not talk about it because everybody was going, what is going on with you?
People take the products, they lose weight, people go, well, what did you do?
And I said, I'm doing Herbalife. I feel great.
With proven products and a proven growth industry, there has never been a better time to get started.
Isn't that exciting? Let's take a look at how all this got started. We'd like to share with you some facts about Herbalife and, more importantly, where we believe it's headed in the near future, so you can see why there's never been a better time to be an Herbalife independent distributor.
In 1980, Mark Hughes founded Herbalife In 1990, Herbalife did $138 million in retail sales. Today, Herbalife's a publicly traded company on the New York Stock Exchange, has millions of satisfied customers worldwide taking the products, and created billions of dollars in revenue with business operations in 60 countries around the world. Herbalife's now experiencing the fastest growth in the shortest time ever in its history. We believe it's poised for explosive growth because Herbalife has the solution for one of the biggest problems facing our world today.
That's right, Larry. That is why there is a growing need for our products. The evidence is all around us. People are dragging their feet, complaining about their energy level, or worrying that they're overweight. And much of it is due to poor nutrition and diet. Here are some realities about the overall health of the world's population. Do you realize that in the U.S., 7 out of 10 adults and over 1 billion adults worldwide are overweight? 70% of doctors' visits are due to fatigue, and 300,000 deaths in the U.S. annually are due to poor diet and inactivity. That is just shocking to me. There is a major epidemic. And all of these problems have created one of the fastest growing industries in the world today, the wellness industry. It's currently a $200 billion industry, and that is huge. What's even more exciting is that top economist predicts that this industry will be $1 trillion in the next handful of years, just in America. This doesn't even count Europe, Asia, and South America. And the good news is that Herbalife is one of the leaders in this industry. And because its product offers a potential solution to one of the biggest problems in our society, and there is such a demand in the marketplace for these products, there is a tremendous business opportunity for people who choose to become Herbalife independent distributors.
Another reason for Herbalife's success is because of its incredible management team. We have what we call the Dream Team, people with incredible credentials that are ready to take the company further than it's ever gone in history. To facilitate Herbalife's rapid growth, they needed a top-notch CEO, one with experience leading a large company to new levels of success. After 2 years of interviews and research, they finally found the right man for the job. A family man that's a sports and nutrition enthusiast, Michael O. Johnson, the former president of Walt Disney International, is now the CEO of Herbalife. When he made his move over to Herbalife, it shook Wall Street.
Well, Larry, when I heard that, I thought to myself, if a top-notch CEO like Michael O. Johnson would be a part of Herbalife, that must mean I'm with the right company. On top of that, Herbalife's Scientific and Medical Advisory Board is comprised of some of the top names in medicine. Dr. David Hebert, chairman of both medical and scientific advisory boards at Herbalife International. He is a professor of medicine at David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA and director of the UCLA Center for Human Nutrition. There is also world-renowned Nobel Prize winner, Dr. Luis Ignarro, who was the recipient of 1998 Nobel Prize in Medicine. Dr. Mario Rosenberg, clinical chief of gastroenterology at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. Dr. Luigi Grotten, vice president of Herbalife's Medical Affairs and Education. Dr. Grotten is a physician specialist in family medicine. He's also a clinical physician at the UCLA Center for Human Nutrition.
Now, guys, when I started with this business, I was a waiter and college dropout, and I knew nothing about nutrition. What I do know is with these kinds of credentials behind our products, clearly they're second to none. Products that are backed by science, developed by doctors, scientists, and nutritionists. When people use these products, they get results. Carolyn, you're a great example of this. What happened with you?
Well, Larry, before I started using the Herbalife products, I was overweight and tired all the time. I tried so many things to lose weight, like skipping meals and exercising more, but the weight just would not come off, and I just felt more miserable. The first day I got the Herbalife products, my energy increased dramatically, and I didn't need a nap in the afternoon like before. I lost 20 pounds and went from a size 12 to a size 2-4, back down to my college figure. And the best part is that after adding Neurofusion to my daily skincare regimen, people say I look much younger than I really am. People can't believe I'm over 40. I love it. But what I'm really thankful for is the result that my husband Craig got on the Herbalife products. His nickname was Mr. Sumo. Imagine that. I was really concerned with all the weight he had gained since graduating from college. Craig got on the Herbalife weight management program and he lost 23 pounds in a very short time. We were amazed. Craig went on to lose a total of 42 pounds. He looks and feels much younger, and as a result, we're living a much more active lifestyle, all thanks to Herbalife. Well, there are several reasons why people use Herbalife products. Some use them to lose weight, some use them to gain weight, and some use them to maintain optimum health. So Larry, let's hear what happened to you on the products.
Sure, before using these products, I was never able to gain weight no matter what I tried. I tried working out, using different shakes and potions for increased athletic performance and gaining weight, but nothing worked. I was amazed when I took the Herbalife products for the first time because I felt a difference the very first day. My energy level went through the roof, and not only that, I gained muscle and lost body fat. In just 6 weeks' time, I gained 12 pounds of muscle. I gained 3 inches in my chest, 3 inches in each arm, but I lost 2 inches from my waist. I couldn't believe it. Our products fall into 3 major categories. We have our ShapeWorks weight management programs. They could be used for weight loss, weight gain, or just to maintain a healthy weight. Next, we have our targeted health products, which include products for healthy digestion, bones, cardiovascular health, children, women's and men's solutions. We also have our amazing anti-aging multivitamin skincare line. It's called Neurofusion. It's unbelievable. One of our premier products is our brand new natural energy drink, Liftoff, the official energy drink of the Association of Volleyball Professionals.
You see, the reason for Herbalife's success is because we have products that people want and need. Now we would like to introduce you to some of our friends and have them share with you the results they got with Herbalife products.
I weighed about 198 pounds. I don't like to say 200 because it doesn't sound good. My arms wouldn't fit into a size 14, 16 shirt. So a friend came over. I threw a party one day and a friend came over and she looked amazing and we were diet buddies. Everything she did, I did. I came over and she was in a little vest. And I was like, oh my God, your arms look amazing. You look great. What did you do? And she said, I did Herbalife. After seeing her results, I said, okay, I'm going to try it. So I called that Monday and ordered and got on it. And I lost 53 pounds in my first 4 months. I just thought it was amazing.
My 4th child was 6 months old. I was 170, and I thought the weight would just naturally come off. Well, it wasn't coming off. When I saw the picture that my father had taken of me on the beach, I was amazed at how large and unhealthy I was. It was much more difficult to move because I had the extra weight on. It was harder to play with my children. Within 5 months, I lost 45 pounds. What's even more amazing is I started at a size 16, and I'd been at a size 12 my whole life. I got down to a size 6. After having 4 babies, it's wonderful to be able to get in a swimsuit and feel comfortable going to the beach. Because of being on the Herbalife products, I'm able to do that. And to feel comfortable and confident that I can go out in a tight pair of jeans and know that I'm going to get some good looks.
Well, I'm a real doctor. Real doctors don't do stuff like Herbalife. At least that's what I thought. Boy, was that a mistake, and I'm so grateful today that, again, I had the courage, to try something I hadn't learned about in medical school, but something which I knew worked because I'd seen the results in other people. Before Herbalife, I had a 50-inch waist, wore 3XL shirts, and I just, I wouldn't fit in my car. And then when I got on the products, it was incredible. I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. I mean, I just couldn't believe it, and obviously kept going. Lost 50 pounds in 3 months and went on to lose 115 pounds. I have a 34-inch waist today. I never dreamed that I could lose the weight and, even more importantly, keep it off. I still take the Herbalife products. I mean, it's good nutrition. Why would I want to stop taking them? And because of that, I've kept my weight off for over 4 years, and it felt great.
Well, before I got on the products, I was overweight. I was tired all the time and found myself just sitting on that sofa watching TV far too often. And when I got on the products, I got energy right away. And I lost 17 pounds, 2 dress sizes. My joints feel fantastic. And I'm 70 years old. I just really feel better than I did when I was in my 40s.
I'm really proud of the fact that I was able to win a 3rd consecutive national championship in cycling after I started using Herbalife products because I was training less than half the amount from the previous 2 years and racing less than half as well. So I think that's an incredible testament to the nutritional benefits of Herbalife.
Before I started on the Herbalife products, I was an exhausted mommy. I worked 60 hours a week. I had no energy, and my baby was 2 years old. I still hadn't lost all the weight. And so I got on the products. I was able to lose 14 pounds and a dress size. But the best part for me was, I used to come home from work and put on a movie so that my kids could watch a movie and I could take a nap. And I didn't have to do that anymore. And then after my last pregnancy, I lost 37 pounds and I just feel wonderful.
Wow, you can see why Herbalife is a life-changing company. These products can really make a big difference in people's lives. Because of these great consumable products that people want and need, that's why we have an incredible financial opportunity. There's never been a time more ripe and ready for this company than now. Though it's done great in the past, we believe it's laid the groundwork for further record growth. Carolyn, share what happened to you with the business.
Well, Larry, before we found Herbalife, my husband Craig and I were struggling financially in our wholesale jewelry business. We had just filed for bankruptcy and were being evicted out of our home. We lost our cars and had no income whatsoever. I felt like our entire world was falling apart. It was clear that the plan we were on was not working. When I saw the information about Herbalife, I got started right away. My first week in the business part-time, just learning what to do, I earned $1,000. I was so excited. I felt like $1 million. Then I had an opportunity to attend a company training, the Success Training Seminar, where I learned from successful people in the business what to do. As a result of the training, getting positioned in the marketing plan so I could maximize my earnings for my time and efforts, my first month part-time, I earned over $5,000. Our first calendar year in the business, we earned a total income of $117,000. And the following year, our income doubled. It's so amazing. In just 2 short years working our business as Herbalife independent distributors, we were able to purchase a brand new home here in California. We built an incredible backyard oasis. We have a swimming pool and a beach entry and a waterfall. Now we have 3 cars. The most recent addition is my beautiful H2 Hummer. My husband just recently bought that for me as a Christmas present. We have been able to travel to so many amazing destinations around the world, from pristine beaches of Hawaii to the grand castles of France. We have time and financial freedom, and most importantly, we're having the time of our lives. And you know what is the beauty of it all? It's not because we're special. Our success is really due to the incredible Herbalife products, the company, and the training system that is available. We're really just ordinary people with an extraordinary opportunity in which we applied ourselves. And as a result, we're now living an incredible quality of life. Larry, how about you? What happened to you in the business?
Well, before Herbalife, I was a waiter. I didn't know if I could make this work, but I was willing to give it a shot. After going to one of our amazing success training seminars, I was blown away. I earned $420 in my first 10 days. After only 4 months, I had tripled my waiter income by earning over $3,000 working this business part-time. I was able to fire my boss, and I've never had a real job since. In the first year working this business full-time, we earned over $100,000 profit. My wife Heather and our baby girl, we have an unbelievable lifestyle that includes working from home, having time with family, and vacations many people only dream of. We've been on an all-expense-paid vacation to Jamaica, Maui, Honolulu, and many places in the Caribbean. In fact, our baby girl's probably been the most well-traveled 2-year-old in history. She had her first trip to Maui by 10 weeks old. And when I started with this business, guys, I didn't even have a car. I was riding a bicycle to and from my job. Now we drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee and a Mercedes E-Class. It's a whole lot better than riding a bike, I'll tell you that. And we don't tell you this to impress you with us, but to impress upon you that if a waiter and a college dropout can achieve this kind of success, so can you. And Herbalife has the plan. Now, you may be wondering how someone like me, a college dropout, a waiter with no business experience, can make this type of income. How does it work, you're probably asking? Well, let's go ahead and show you Herbalife's marketing plan.
You can enjoy the benefits of being an entrepreneur with a plan that helps you produce retail, wholesale, and royalty income year after year. The more people you share the idea with, the more successful you could become.
If you have a product that
that works very, very well, and you've got a business plan and a marketing plan that works very well, then you really have a winner. It all goes together. The whole package goes together well.
As an Herbalife distributor, you can develop a successful retail base to help put money in your pocket every day and every month.
Been in business for just over a year and a half now, and in the month of August I had retail sales of $3,700.
With just 10 customers, each spending $100 a month, you can take in $1,000 in retail sales and make up to $420 in profit. Become a supervisor and you can profit as you develop a team of distributors with income that includes royalties, bonuses, and incentives. Here's how it works. Establish a base of retail customers that bring you profit each month. Then find other people to join you and train them to do the same. When you set the example of retailing and sponsoring, others will follow your lead. Help those you sponsor and show them how to duplicate this process, and you may share in the generous bonus and commission structure paid by Herbalife. Let the power of duplication work for you.
My name is Meg. It's my pleasure to show you this incredible marketing plan. When you get registered, you start as an Herbalife independent distributor with a 25% discount or profit on your products. As a distributor, when you sell a $100 program, you'll make $25. Some folks consider themselves wholesale buyers and are getting their own products at this discount. That's how we got started. My husband Paul had no intentions of doing Herbalife. He was an options trader on Wall Street, and at the time he owned 2 businesses. But he started on the products, he lost 5 pounds, and people wanted products. Our sponsor told him with 4 customers, as a distributor, you earn enough profit to get your own product for free, and that's the only reason Paul got signed up. He went on to lose 40 pounds. Just to tell you my story, I'm trained as a registered pediatric nurse and was totally skeptical. I didn't think I had weight to lose, but when I tried the product, I felt energy right away. I dropped 5 pounds, 2 full dress sizes, and my health conditions improved. At 48, I achieved an 8th level gold medal in figure skating, and now at 51, I can run 2.5 miles faster now than as a 2-sport college athlete. We absolutely love our results on these products. You may want to be like Paul, as a distributor making 25% discount. Paul covered the cost of his $100 program because he had 4 other people that got that $100 program. He made $25 on each. It's easy. 4 times 25 is 100. Paul, like Larry, also got to the 42% discount known as Success Builder. They got to this level and both profited $420 when they sold their product. Going back to that example of the $100 sale, for the same amount of effort and time as a Success Builder, you make $42 profit. I'd like to spend some time explaining the supervisor level. It is the highest discount or profit level in Herbalife's marketing plan, 50%. On that same $100 sale as a supervisor, you make $50. You double your earning power going from distributor to supervisor. A second benefit at this level is the highest wholesale profit. It makes sense. If you're at 50%, when your distributor at the 25% level makes $100, they profit $25, and because you're at the 50% level, you get the difference. $25 is wholesale profit. For us, still in our first month of business, Paul needed more products for people. We got to that 50% supervisor level and profited just under $2,000. A third advantage and most exciting benefit of the supervisor position is royalty overrides. Like a recording artist or group, every time their album, CD, or song is sold, they make royalties. In Herbalife, supervisors become eligible for royalties too. At the supervisor level, Paul and I made an extra $20,000 our first year, which grew to $30,000 our second year in business. Actually, our part-time Herbalife business was the only thing going right for us financially. Paul's other businesses had failed. We had lost everything we worked for 30 years, wiped out savings and our retirement accounts. There was a lien on the house, huge debts, and financial ruin. Looking back, I can honestly say that bankruptcy was the best thing that happened to us because it had us focus on Herbalife. We understood how we could change our financial situation. We saw the power of royalty overrides. Let me show you. You're at the 50% supervisor level, and you sponsor Jen, who becomes a supervisor. She's on your first level, and let's say Jen does $10,000 in business in a month. Herbalife will pay you 5% on Jen's business, a royalty override for $500. If Jen, a supervisor, sponsors Dan on your second level, let's say Dan does $5,000 in business, Herbalife will pay you 5% or $250 to both Jen and to you. And if Dan sponsors a supervisor, John, on your third level, who does $10,000, Herbalife will pay 5% or $500 to Dan, to Jen, and to you. In this example, Herbalife will send you a statement and a royalty override check for $1,250. And you may not even know Dan or John. They may be in different countries. It doesn't matter. Herbalife will track all of that and send you the check. Herbalife pays 5% royalty overrides on your first 3 levels of supervisors, and you can have as many supervisors as you want. The marketing plan doesn't stop there. The fourth area of income is production bonuses, an additional 2%, 4%, or 6% respectively. It's truly unbelievable. Here's an example of how, with this marketing plan and the power of duplication, you can create wealth. When you sell products, your sales are measured in volume points. When you serve about 20 customers, your business does approximately 2,500 volume points monthly. You find 3 people to do the same, and you teach them to find 20 customers and do 2,500 volume points. You teach those people on your first level to each find 3 people. That's 9 on your second level. And you teach your second level to do the same. That would be 27 people on your third level. And here are the numbers. Your first level, 3 people at 2,500 is 7,500. Your second level, 9 people at 2,500 is 22,500. And your third level, 27 people at 2,500 is 67,500, totaling 97,500 volume points in business on your first 3 levels. And Herbalife will pay you 5% in royalty override, plus 4% production bonus. Add retail and wholesale business, you could be making approximately $100,000 a year, and you only found 3 people. Paul and I went to work finding and teaching people how to duplicate what we were doing, and this is exactly what happened for us. Because of this marketing plan, that first year out of bankruptcy, we were able to make $80,000. We never looked back. We were able to pay off our debts, and 3 years later, our monthly income rose to $27,000. We lived the life of our dreams around our family. It saved our home. We vacationed with our family in Rhode Island. We were able to purchase investment property and vacation around the world, sailing in the Caribbean, Hawaii countless times, and a dream come true, 3 weeks in Athens for the Olympics. Remember, your level of success using the marketing plan determines your income.
I worked really hard before in laboring type of positions, and I worked, and on Friday I got my paycheck. And when they started telling me I could make money outside of what I actually do from other people's efforts, it was a hard thing for me to really understand. And when they started sharing with me all these other incomes, I went crazy. I said, this is unbelievable. And when I really got it, I just went out and did the deal.
It was J. Paul Getty who he said he'd rather have 1% of 100 people instead of 100% of one person.
When I got started, my first day I actually earned $420, and from there people started getting results on the products. They started sharing it with other people, and people started getting involved in the business with me, and that started to grow. And actually by the end of my first year I'd earned over $109,000, and then that's when I met Mamie.
And when Trey and I met, I was a registered nurse. I was working the night shift, and as a nurse, I was actually bringing home about $1,800 a month. And when I got started on these products, I got such great results that I made $1,000 extra my first month, and that really made such a huge difference to me because that was lifestyle money. I mean, that was extra savings, you know, vacation, that type thing. And so I kept working my business part-time, got my part-time income up to about $3,000 a month while I was still nursing full-time. And then that's when I quit nursing altogether and started working the business with Trey.
And then once we started working the business full-time with each other, it's been amazing what's happened to our income. Last month we were over $20,000. And you know, we don't say that to try to impress anybody, but to impress upon them. If we can do that working out of our home here in a small town in Mississippi, anybody can do it.
Wow, those income results are incredible. This is what we know. We are at the right time, at the right place, with the right company. The products are in place. The marketing plan is in place. The only variable here is you. How much you want to get out of it is entirely up to you. And the good news is, regardless of your background, your education, or the language you speak, whether you're a college student or a college dropout, none of that matters. What does matter is that you have a burning desire to change your life, learn some new skills, and as long as you're willing to work, Herbalife has a blueprint for success. All you need to do is plug into Herbalife's success-proven system and follow a step-by-step action plan along with your coach and utilize all the tools available to you.
Herbalife's not looking for everybody, only for people that want to make a difference in their lives right now. People who are ready to take control of their lives and get out of the rat race. People who are ready to improve their quality of life. There are basically 3 types of people Herbalife is looking for. What you need to do next is get back to the person who gave you this video and let them know which one you are. Just tell them A, B, or C. Category A is someone who might be saying, you know, I'm quite happy with my financial situation right now. I have an incredible quality of life, so I don't need any extra income, but the products sound great. I'd like to feel better, be healthier. I want to get started on the products right away. Category B, someone who might be saying, you know, the products sound great, and I'd like to start a small business to earn an extra $500 to $1,500 a month part-time without disturbing what I'm currently doing. Category C, you might be saying, wow, everything sounds great. I like the products and would like to start a big business that could generate a career-level income or more, $2,500 to $10,000 a month. I want to control my financial future. I want time and financial freedom. You make the choice. Are you A, B, or C?
Well, one final note before we go. Think about this. Think about how your plan is working right now. A question was asked of me when I got started in this industry. They asked me, Carolyn, how long have you been working? And I said, 15 years. They asked me how much money I had in the bank. At that time, it was 0. We had just filed for bankruptcy. Then they said, if you don't change a thing, how much money will you have in the bank 10 years from now? Just take that dollar figure you have in the bank and multiply it by 2. Wow. I thought 0 times 2 is still 0. That was the moment I knew I had to make a change. So how about you? What does that dollar figure look like? And how does it make you feel? Would it provide you the life that you and your family have dreamt about and deserve? If the answer is no, our advice to you is to get back to the person who gave you this video. They will show you how to get started with Herbalife and begin to imagine the possibilities. You driving the car that you want to drive, you living in the house of your dreams, spending quality time with your family, supporting your favorite charities, and doing the things you love to do, like traveling the world. This could be the vehicle to take you there. So take the next step. Contact the person who gave you this video and let them know if you are A, B, or C.
We wish you much success and chase your dreams with passion. Thank you for being with us and welcome to Herbalife.
Now is the perfect time.
There has never, ever been a more exciting time than now to be a part of this company.
The timing is perfect right now because everybody is wanting, products like what we have. And everybody wants an opportunity right now. The last couple of years haven't been very promising economically out there, and we definitely got the answer.
With our cutting-edge marketing program, industry-leading compensation structure, and phenomenal training, there has never been a better opportunity. An opportunity to be your own boss, to work from home, to realize your financial dreams. And it's simple to get started.
To be able to spend a great deal of time here at the house working from home.
And I get to travel and do whatever I want, whenever I want.
Just been doing the business together, traveling, and enjoying the lifestyle.
What you need to do is decide. That's what you need to do next.
You can be successful too.
There's a system, meaning it's not a guessing game.
Here are the steps, and I would actually lay out step by step by step exactly what you need to do.
Herbalife International is currently seeking independent distributors here in the U.S. and in over 57 countries. We are looking for people who are ready to take control of their future, ready to get out of the rat race, ready to change their life.
This is an opportunity that gives you a chance to make money part-time. It gives you a chance to build a career full-time. You're the one who's going to make that decision. The opportunity, it's out there, but it's up to you.
Herbalife. We've started a revolution, and we're looking for people like you to discover a better life.
I couldn't imagine being any other place at any other time than right now. It's really, really an exciting time now.
Wasn't that great? Herbalife is an amazing company with unlimited potential.
Look, your next step is to give me a call and we'll figure out the best way for you to get started. I want to learn more about you, your goals, and what it is that you want to accomplish. My number is 702-245-7468. That's my cell, and if I can't answer, leave a message and I'll get back to you right away.